tutorial, you'll learn how to use Node-RED to tell your drone to take off and land. To start with, you're going to need to go to Node-RED and add a new flow or open an existing one you don't need. Then change the name to Tello SDK commands. Next, drag in an inject node. We're using these to start things off for each of our commands. This first one will be for initializing the drone. And that's basically going to be the part where Node-RED tells the drone, listen up, I'm going to tell you what to do. For the payload, choose Boolean true. Click done. You can repeat the process for the other nodes, or you can do Control-C, Control-V, and Control-V to have 3, and then change the next one as Takeoff, and the third one should be land. Next, drag in a change node. We're going to use this to delete the current message payload and replace it with message.payload.tellocmd, and then send a command. For initialize, the command the drone needs to receive is simply command. Again, we can copy paste this 2 more times. Realize we forgot to name it here, so it makes the most sense to just keep with our theme, name it initialize. This one will be named Takeoff, and we need to type Takeoff here. Third one, I'm sure you can predict, will be land. Next, go ahead and hook these up. Initialize to initialize, takeoff to takeoff, and land to land. Then drag in a link in node and a link out node. Yours might just say link. Then you can notice by going to the details and it will show link out or link in. You get there by double clicking. Now we're going to need to configure the node. So double click the link out node by your initialize, takeoff, and land, and look for something that says Tello SDK commands. What we named this flow, check the box underneath, click done. Do the same for your link in node. It may have done it automatically, in which case you simply click done. At this point, you've configured the section that is deciding what messages you want to send, but now we need to kind of translate them into language your drone can understand. So up here, drag in another change node. Connect it up to your link in node and name it format outbound message. Set the message.payload to a J expression and place this text inside. I'll put the text in the description, or you can copy and paste it from the website. Click done. Next, drag in a debug node and go ahead, leave it the default options. And we're also going to need a UDP node. This type of node, in this case UDP out, might be new to you. It's a node that takes information information and distributes it over the internet. We want to send a UDP message to port 8889 and a destination IP address 192.168.10.1 using the IP4 protocol. You, instead of banding to a random local port, want to bind to local port. Don't need to use base 64 encoded payload, and name it whatever you want. Or in this case, I'm going to say message to Tello drone, which is where over the internet network emitted by your Tello drone, this information is going. So we came up with our message, formatted and sent it to the drone, but there's one last piece we need to configure. We want to get messages back from the drone. So for that, drag in a UDP in node, listen for UDP messages on port 52955 using IP4 again. The output should be a string, and we can name this message from drone. Lastly, we need one more debug node so that our messages from the drone will show up in the debug window. Leave it as default. Now go ahead and deploy. Your flow should be ready, and you can follow directions to connect your Pi to your drone and try it out. Have fun!